Alright, welcome to the Zug Chess Hour. It is I, ZugAddict, that is my name. My name is John Chernoff, National Master, John Chernoff, and I am here to play chess against you, the Lee Chess viewer. Hi, Reichel me Morim. Probably didn't pronounce any part of that correctly, but welcome to the stream. Yes, I have hacked the Lee Chess Twitch account. All its base belong to mine. Oh well, if it isn't, no joke in the chat. So basically, I apologize. I was supposed to do this earlier today, but apparently I was scheduled to receive a man, you're gonna see some fascinating additions to Lee Chess once I start hacking the code. Oh boy. But basically, the deal is there was a water heater guy who came, and I just had to. That happened. If your thing says 0 viewers, that's probably about accurate for one of my streams, so that's not bizarre. Don't panic. It's intimate. It's intimate. So in any case, the point is that I am here for the purposes of playing chess against you, the Lee Chess or YouTube chess aficionado. And what I will do is I will talk and I will play simultaneously, and that will cause me to lose, and I will use that as my excuse repeatedly throughout the stream. If there's anything else you guys need to know, feel free to ask in the chat, and off we go. We are going to begin with Angela Ross, who has, oh, by the way, I would suggest the type of game that you should offer should be generally a rapid one. I mean, not rapid, like Blitz. It's really confusing. So Blitz is faster than rapid, and they're both faster than Bullet, which is faster than, or slower than Bullet, and yeah, you get the idea. So time control should be like, let's say 5-2 or less. No, let's say 3-2 or less. 3-2 or less. Or fewer. So yeah. Or 5-0. 5-2, 3-2 or 5-0. I don't know which is technically slower or faster. So 3-2 or 5-0 or faster. So therefore 3-0, 3-1, but not 3-3 or 5-2. All right, so our first opponent of the day is Angela Ross, who is offering a casual 3-0 game, which I will now accept. No, I just hacked Lee Chess, all that good open source stuff. Made it easy. All right, okay, so, oh my god, it's the King's Gambit. So the King's Gambit's this opening where white gives up a pawn and then I lose. So I'm going to try this thing that I do to refute the King's Gambit, which is shock and awe with knight h3. A move that I'm sure Ben Feingold would have a coronary about. Except that's all. Yeah, okay, I won't even go there. So all right. Okay. Oh, is this atomic? No. Oh, right. Very funny. All right. So the point of knight h6 will be revealed at some point. I think that my idea is that I keep the queen line open, and I protect f7, and I develop a piece. So I can castle. I can do lots of things. So the knight here is actually fairly useful. Right. How much FIDE do you need for NM in USA? Wow, that's a lot of acronyms. Basically, I don't think you need any FIDE. You could be FIDE free. Alright, so let's try this. We are attacking the knight, and then when it moves, we will make another move that attacks the knight. And that will cause knights to be attacked. So I was hoping to demonstrate to you guys, I have a channel, and in that channel I've been developing a program that transforms chess into sweet, sweet music. And I thought I might try and share that with... Oh, what am I doing? Oh, God. Alright, so I'm wondering if I might have just made a very bad mistake. Because if I play something like bishop here, then queen check, and that's deep hurting. So, I think I have to play g6. And now I feel like... wow, this is gonna be maybe not a good thing to see happen to me. Okay. Wow. Yeah, no, yeah, that's my new bot, is the deep hurting bot. Oh. I wonder if I should actually try knight g4. Oh, this is a 3-0 game. Wow, I'm just gonna flat out lose this, aren't I? Okay. Let's play here and just get checkmated. Alright, so this is not a good look for my defense to the King's Gambit. Alright, well, it's too late to worry about the fact that this probably gets me crushed. Yeah, let's just pretend like this is an okay thing to have happen. Alright, I mean, I'm up a piece. Is that... I'm scared. I mean, king to e7 has been demonstrated. This has basically just become a bomb cloud deferred. And I mean, and who doesn't love the bomb cloud? Am I down on material? I mean, I'm down morally. Yep. I mean, I'm developing pieces. Mostly my king. But still. Guys are so critical. I'm actually up material. So, just so you know. Am I from the town of Zug? Is there a town of Zug? If there is a town of Zug, I want to be from it. I want to be from the town called Zug. Oh. Then I would like to be from that town. If that town will have me. Oh, my opponent has moved. Okay. Quick to the move mobile. Okay, takes. All right. Well, we're up a piece. So, I mean, that part, happy about that. There's also the whole we are up on time thing, which is also kind of a happy thing. It's the new capital of Zuglandia. That sounds great. Oh, why did I just... okay. Wow, somebody's moving really fast. Oh, shit. Wait, I shouldn't have... Sorry, didn't mean to swear. Okay. Yeah. Like, any details you guys have as to how I could emigrate to the town of Zug would be appreciated. So, victory is mine. Knight h6 has proven its value once again as a anti-King's Gambit measure. Alright, on to the next game. Casual 01 Atomic. Okay, so I will lose because I don't know atomic theory. So I will basically lose. This will be me losing. But it will be quick, so I'll just do it. So, I don't know how to play atomic. So this is just a complete disaster. There's literally no way that I can win this game unless my opponent doesn't make a move, which would be awesome. Come on, don't make a move. Don't make a move. Alright, I think he's not making a move. I think I am well within my rights to now abort this game because he's not moving. I'll give him 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Abort. Okay, alright. We didn't lose. Alright, that was awesome. Okay, next game. Chess Tactic. Is casual 3-2. Perfect. Alright, so what's up with everybody today? Let's get a dialogue going. Let's talk. Let's talk things out. Let's discuss the world at large or something. What's on your mind, chess world? You can tell me. So, by the way, this was the Ponzi-Anzi, which is like this weird opening where white tries to do something and then does something else, and it's kind of boring. You made a coffee Oreo milkshake. Yeah, it's really good. I believe you. I believe every word of that. I believe that you made a coffee Oreo milkshake. I believe that it's really good. I totally believe that. You wouldn't make that up. You got to 60 on Puzzle Rush. Wow. I got to 62, but I'm really slow. So, like, yeah. But 60 is pretty good if... Yeah, 60 is good. 60 is quite good. Sorry, Puzzle Storm. Yeah, sorry. Oh, shit, now we're all gonna get sued. Yeah. Meant Puzzle Storm. Yeah. Just a slip of the tongue. Please do not call in the lawyers. Oh, wait. Couldn't I have just played here and... I bet I could have. Can I do it now, or is it too late? Huh. So, yeah, I'm tempted to play takes and here. How to improve? How to improve at chess? Patience is quite useful. Patience is really handy. Alright, I guess I'm not going to play bishop takes because, like, it doesn't work anymore. I think I could have done it a move earlier, but I was being stupid. Alright, so a lot of chess is simply just being familiar with the various different things that can happen that are disastrously bad for either you or your opponent. And then kind of finding ways to bring them about. And that kind of just takes a lot of time to kind of get a feel for it. I think people naturally just improve by playing. Everybody says, and it's true, you play slow games and look at the games afterwards and try and understand what the heck's going on. But chess is hard to understand concretely, So, it's not like you can look at a game and be sure about every single thing that you should or should not do after the fact by asking a computer about it. So don't try and do that. Just kind of, I don't know, if you have friends, sometimes that's helpful, like in real life, because if you play chess with them, if they're chess friends, say a chess club, a real life chess club, because you can go over games with them in real life. And often that's quite, I don't know, I found that much more educational than anything I ever read, or certainly any YouTube videos I've ever watched. I don't really think YouTube videos are much use. I think they're basically just massive empty calories in terms of chess development. Although, I mean, if I start a YouTube channel, I'll probably say something else. Alright, this is a 3-2 game, so I should not do something radically stupid that loses, because he'll have time to... Yeah, but basically... Alright, so now I'm wondering about bishop takes, check, here, check, here, and something, maybe rook over, but then knight takes and the bishop covers. Are you guys all following that? Okay, so like, if I go here instead, then knight f3 is possible, but then queen check here, and then something clever, and maybe I win? No, bishop takes h2 I don't think would have worked a move before. I had the castle. Alright, so this is quite complicated. Alright, so I could go here and then just move away and just have threats. I'm just looking at this and wondering. So takes, check, here. Queen check, king back. Alright, so king is here. I could play bishop here at that point, but then queen here, and even though that's hanging a rook, yeah, I don't really believe in this. I mean, I don't believe in that combination. I think we're just going to go here. Also, there's the possibility of playing this after takes. Oh, yeah. Wait, I got a plan here. So I go here. If he goes here, I just take. And if here, queen check, here, mate. Look at all those arrows. All right. So I got a lot of arrows here. That's usually a good sign when I start. If I can make a ton of arrows. Can I give him extra time? I don't want him losing on time. Oh, god damn it. Well, if he plays there, then it's all ruined. But, okay. Alright. I shouldn't have given him extra time. I regret that now. But it's alright. I think this is good. Oh, I'm in check. Okay. Alright, so, I mean, clearly my next move will be this no matter what. And I did it. Alright. And this looks like there should be a checkmate, and that's because there is. I'm pretty sure this is mate. Yeah. Yeah, I missed Dimitri chess, but Lee chess broke Dimitri chess. Alright, good game. So yeah, just to clarify, after queen h4, like knight, oh, here, wait, analysis board. Yeah, knight here would have been met with this, I think. And that's forced mate. Oh, it works again? Wow. Okay, that's exciting. All right. Okay, so on to the next game. And again, if you're waiting and you're bored or just want to talk about something, just bring up a subject and I'll probably have nothing useful to contribute to it. But you never know. It just gives me something to do while playing chess games. Alright. So, okay. So we're playing the Vienna game because I have championed this opening due to the fact that it takes not a lot of theoretical preparation to play. Not that it's any good, but... okay, so that castling is a mistake here, because you really need to play d5 while you can. If you let me castle, now d5 is really hard to play. And if you don't play d5, then this bishop has no meaning in pinning, because it's no longer pinning this knight. And I'm going to play like f4 and just do the, as they say, the big clamp on the king side. I could also, if I felt like it, do this, but I don't think that's as good a move. I think it's good to go here. And if bishop here, we just go here. Again, we just clamp. Everything gets clamped. All right. So it's just one big clampathon. And if I get a chance to play here, of course I will, but he'll probably move the knight away. Oh, he did not. All right, so I guess his point is that he wants this to happen, and then after queen takes, he will, of course, play bishop there, and I will feel really stupid. Unfortunately, none of that is even remotely forced. So, yeah. This might be considered hope chess. But, I don't know. Maybe it's an okay move in of itself. But I think the correct thing to do for black would have been to move this knight away, because I feel like this pin is almost certainly awkward to experience. Alright. Oh! I could have just taken. That was dumb. Although maybe not, because if I played takes, knight here, there's knight check, takes, and bishop check. So actually, never mind. This was better. But I was thinking I could just take and play here and fork. But that wasn't to be. Alright, so after he plays c6, which I assume he'll do, because otherwise he gets kind of reamed. Oh. Well then. Okay. So he played there. Now I have to make a funny decision. Basically, do I want triple pawns? If I get triple pawns, the thing is that this knight is sort of perma-pinned. And I can just roll things, and maybe I don't care that I have triple pawns. If I go here, let's examine this. Let's actually do this. Okay, so we're going to allow the triple pawns. I don't think it was necessary for me to do this. I think I probably didn't need to, but I'm kind of curious how this plays out. So he'll play here with the idea of playing queen check. And I will play rook b1 to prevent queen check. And his knight's going to... Because the thing is that, yeah, I mean, the doubled pawn here I think matters more than the triple pawn here. Although it's not clear to me. All right. So we're going to make obvious moves for the rest of the game and hope they work. I mean, yeah. One of the more obvious roverings in the history of roverism. Ah, that's an interesting move. I didn't expectorate that. The thing is that after here and there, then this rook is forever stupid. But it's also tempting to try this. But then rook here. But then if I go rook here, he could still go here. So I guess he's okay. There's also rook here, here. Wait, what am I doing? That would just take. That's incredibly stupid. In fact, actually, rook here has no meaning. I'm not threatening. Well, I am threatening rook there if he didn't play rook here. But he is playing rook there. So, never mind. On the other hand, I really don't need to force this. Maybe it'd be better to just... Well, the problem is if I go... Well, no, this is okay. If I go here, the problem is that he has to hold this. So this move doesn't harm me. And could be useful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and open up things. If he plays like b6, maybe I play here. I'm trying to exploit this. And the fact that this looks silly. Also, maybe someday I have some clever thing where both rooks are over here and I get to play like mate by queen sacrifice. Alright. Okay. So let's do this. Oh, I used the wrong rook. Oh, no, I had to. The queen wasn't defending that square until now. Okay. Alright, so we can go here now, because he can't move a rook here because he'll lose control of this square. Although, actually, maybe that's okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, actually, that's okay. He can do that. Oh, I should have... Oh, my God, I'm an idiot. I should have gone here first. Yeah, I needed to go... I screwed this up. So, yeah, I needed to not be stupid. And I was stupid. Instead, I was stupid. Because, yeah, I could have just won the game by playing rook here first. Because that forces, like, king here, and then I'd... Alright. Okay. So now I probably have nothing better than to exchange rooks and win this pawn. But I don't think winning that pawn is enough. But let's find out. Alright. Alright. So first thing is we have to avoid perpetual checks. So we're going to have to go here. Alright, so I mean, I still think we have a good position, but obviously this is not obviously winning anymore. Alright. So do we pull a Nigel at this point, or... and just... Yeah, I think we pull a Nigel. Yeah, I think we're going full Nigel at this point. And I'm not sure what he can do about it. Don't pull a Nigel. Where's he going to check from? Oh, well, yeah, no. No, I'm not saying... I'm not going to play here, because there's Queen G8. Yeah, no, I wasn't going to do that. That's not what I had in mind. I had in mind something far more devious. Wait, what did I have in mind? Well, okay, Queen G6, just Queen F8, and the same problem. Although maybe that's better, because then I go here and doink. Or I could go doink immediately. Doink immediately, though, I'm pretty sure I don't get out of the checks. So, alright, okay. So I think we have to do it this way. Alright, so now I have cover. I gotta say, this is getting a little complicated. Alright. So, let's hope this works. Huh. Alright. So, yeah, I think I played that okay. It was a little tricky, but in the end, it was possible to, yeah. I mean, I probably had a simpler way to win this, but I think that, yeah, I was surprised that he wasn't checkmated. There wasn't some way to checkmate here. but I didn't see how. All right, okay. So in any case, that was an exciting game. I was excited by it. I don't know about you, but I enjoyed that more or less thoroughly. All right, okay. On to the next game. This is a player whose name I cannot pronounce, and that's okay. All right. So here we go. I don't really care rated, unrated, but I prefer casual. All right. So here we go. He played e4, I play e5. I am not ceding any territory. All right. All right, so this is, as you know, this is the Zroko piano. That's the thing where there's a piano. It is. I hope that wasn't on camera because I'm not wearing pants. No, it's fine. I'm kidding. All right. So this is Zroko piano. Can I play Wonderwall? I actually don't know Wonderwall. I don't actually. It's weird. I'm not sure I've actually even heard Wonderwall. I think I'm the only one. I mean, Wonderwall. Wonderwall. Is that how it goes? No. I thought that's not Wonderwall? Shit. I should do that like when doing gigs, when people make requests. Just like no matter what the song is. Or yeah, or some sort of Wonderwall. Wonderwall. I'm going to stop doing that now. Alright, so my way of playing the Zroko piano defending against is basically do what White's doing, but do it faster. So now, can I do this? Is that like a thing? Probably not. That's probably not a thing. But maybe this is a thing. So I'm going to play here. Also, I think about this sometimes and then think, why? Doesn't make sense, so I'll just kick it away. Wonderwall. Wonderwall. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to play d5 here because I think I can. It's sort of a Thomas the Tank kind of move here. Like, I think I can do it, so I'm going to do it. Basically, like, the Zroko piano is basically both sides. It's like a knife fight. Yeah, like, the Zroko piano is like a knife fight. Both sides are, like, circling each other with a knife, trying to figure out how to stab the other guy without, you know, exposing something. So, like, you know, it's like, can I play d5? Okay. You know, it's like, you just wait to, you know, when you can make a thrust that isn't, like, you know, obviously stupid. But it's a lot of just circling each other, which is what I imagine happens in a knife fight. I don't really know, because I've never actually fought anyone with a knife. So I'm not actually totally sure about, like, how knife fights work. But that's sort of what I imagine. Also from, like, West Side Story. Sort of how knife fight. So that's kind of how, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just what I think. That's what the Zroko piano feels like. It's weird, kind of. You know, it's just, there's something about it where if you lunge wrong in the Zroko piano, it just feels awful and you just give your opponent everything. But this feels good. This feels like I got a pawn here, and now I can play for like some sort of checkmate. Oh, okay. So, like, if knight... Okay, so takes, and then he's hitting something. And I don't like when he's hitting things. So, I'm going to go here and hit his thing, which I want to do anyhow because this is, like, the weak spot. Because there's no knight defending it. Now, probably what he'll do is he'll probably take, and then... Oh, wait. I thought he could play here, but that's not legal. Yeah, knight f4 maybe was good. I don't know. Knight f4 looks a little weird, though. Like, it's undefended, and a bishop, you know, just, it looks odd. Angela Ross, what is it? Also, I could take with the rook here. It's a little dangerous because this is pinned. But it looks more natural to take with this way, even though it's scarier. I think this is the right way to take. I think this is worth it. Just instinctively. I think he'll play here now. And then I don't know what I do. Maybe I go here. Or I ignore it and like just move my king away. Yes, ZugAddict was attempt originally at a pun on Drug Addict back when I thought that would be funny. But at this point though, yeah. That's all it is. Yep. I haven't always been as mature as I am today. All right, so let's bring this pawn forward. Maybe I shouldn't have encouraged that. Maybe I should have just played here immediately. All right. So it's actually an excellent question is, what am I doing? And why? And maybe I should do this. Yeah, I want to do this. I want to stop c4 for sure. If he plays here, obviously I'll just go here. Then it's my rook with the... Yeah. And if he plays here, play here. Alright. So we just keep our pawn here, and we just keep this, and... There's nothing we can't do. Ooh, Doritos. I want Doritos. All right, okay. All right. So now the question is, am I supposed to win this, and how? What? Wait, what the hell? I did not have 0 seconds. That's weird. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I really thought I had like a minute on my clock. I was just talking the whole time and looking at the chat, and I don't know why. I just didn't think that I had 0 seconds. I mean, yeah, I wasn't looking. I don't know why. It just felt like I should have a ton of time still. Like, I don't think yeah, that was weird. Sorry about that. That was unfortunate. Yeah. I wish there was, like, something that warned me, you know, when I'm low on time or something. Like, because, like, I might write a plugin to do that or something. But, because, like, sometimes I just, if I'm doing streams, I'll just be talking and I won't notice. And, yeah, that's embarrassing. I really, really thought I had much more time, though. I mean, I wasn't in any... I mean, it would have been easy to make fast moves in that position. I just, yeah. But I really felt like I glanced at the clock about, like, a few moves ago, and I thought I had, like, a minute. So that was a bit of a shock. I don't know. Somebody must have said something fascinating. Oh, yeah, there was those nacho cheeses. Also, I think I might have just underestimated, like, 3-2, you still have to play as if it's, like, a 3-0 game. It's not like you can just, like, completely chill. But I literally just wasn't looking at the clock. That was a bit embarrassing. Because I actually had a very nice position that I was going to try and do something clever in. And now now that opportunity is forever gone. That is very sad. Okay, all right. So now, no matter what I do, I'll never. The stream is now sullied because I lost that game. Yeah. My performance has been tarnished. That's okay. All right, so I forget what else was going on. I don't really think much. Why am I thinking here? Just make any move, literally almost any move. Like, I mean, I'm up a piece, so I don't even really care where I move. All right, okay. Famous last words, but still. All right. I think maybe because I was playing piano in that last game, the Joko piano game, and I might have misunderestimated the time that was coming off my clock as I was doing that. I still am shocked by that. Still absolutely shocked. All right. Yeah. Wonderwall. Wonderwall. Yeah. Wonderwall. I wonder if I'll get a YouTube copyright hit for that. They'll be like, we can't tell the difference between that and the actual performance of Wonderwall. He defended. Oh, damn it. I'm going to go back and hope that he somehow doesn't forget. Yeah. Wonderwall. Improving bullet. Yes, actually, let me talk about how to improve at playing bullet chess, because I can tell you lots of advice for that. So the first thing is, don't play bullet. It's a really awful thing to do to your brain and to society in general. But if you must, there's several different things that are useful to do in bullet. One is play a few games of Hyper Bullet to begin, and then bullet won't feel nearly as fast. So, you play 15-second chess, whatever, but play something even faster than bullet, and your brain will be like, oh, okay, this isn't so stupid anymore, even though it is. That's one thing you can do. Another thing is, don't be afraid to think at least once during the game. It's okay to think once in a 1 minute game. You can still make a chess move at some point. You just have to learn when to think in bullet. That's the art of bullet, is learning, you get one think, and you have to use it really right. The worst thing you can do in a bullet chess game, wow. Okay, that might be the worst thing you can do in a bullet chess game. But the worst thing you can do in a bullet chess game is make a weird sacrifice in order to gain initiative, and then... Oh, I thought I chimed out. I was like, no! It's like in Bug House. Never make a sacrifice to gain initiative and then think. like try and finding just the perfect checkmate. Don't try and find the very perfect checkmate or anything like that. Just make moves. And yeah, don't have an ego about it. Like, if you have an ego about it and you feel like you have to still make good moves, if you have shame of any sort, it's harder to play Bullet. You should actively be proud of the dirtiest possible wins when you're playing Bullet. You should never feel shame about them. Because as soon as you feel shame about them, like, you just, it makes it harder to do it. And you'll get mad when your opponent does it. Instead, you should be filled with admiration when your opponent's able to win a game dirty in Bullet. Yeah, it's a completely, the mentality has to change drastically when you play Bullet. Nothing is necessarily, in Bullet, there is no such thing as trolling. I mean, there is, but you should never interpret anything as really trolling, because basically anything is possible. You should never expect to get a better position just because your opponent made obviously stupid moves. You should expect that, like, the valuation of the position in a Bullet game will change about 20 times throughout the game, and not be upset by that. Those are important things in Bullet. But I think one key thing is you shouldn't be afraid to think, like, once in the game. That's one thing I feel like I've discovered about Bullet. Is if you immediately start as a chicken with its head cut off in Bullet, like, you just send a signal to your opponent that they can do anything, and therefore can just, yeah, you give them carte blanche to play any move they like. Alright, this threatens mate. Maybe he won't see it. Alright, so what's the next question? Next question. If I want to learn an opening never played before, what time control should I pick when practicing? Well, I mean, generally just pick the slowest time control you can. But, I mean, it does depend. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I did stupid thing. I did such stupid thing and I feel so stupid now. Okay, so basically I was going to play takes, and check, but that just is terrible because my bishop's hanging. Alright, well, honestly, it's better for me to just do this now. Like, I mean, this is sad, but, I mean, I can't just take and, I mean, that would be awful. Like, this would be so bad. I'd lose 2 pieces for a rook. Alright. So this is a very, very tragic... Oh, I should have gone here. But, okay, alright. Well, there's nothing to be done for it. All we can do now is just feel bad. Does it matter which square I go to for this? Maybe it matters a little bit. Not a lot, though. I'm gonna go this way. That way at least I keep, like, I don't know. I mean, when playing an opening you've never played before, like, I mean, I'm sorry, I should take back my advice, because, like, honestly, probably it's alright, it's fine to play rapid games to just get a feel for what, you know, kind of the meta, as it were. You know, like what other people are playing against it. So then you can focus your attention on what lines to study. So, like, you know, like, it's okay to play some blitz games to kind of get a survey of, like, oh, okay, most people tend to play this line. I better study that line, you know. So, like, yeah, so blitz is actually totally reasonable. A totally reasonable choice, actually, when, oh, this is oh, I have 30 seconds. I should move a lot faster now. Holy macaroni. Oh, I had mate. Why did I... Wow, I am not the smartest person sometimes. Alright, well that's mate. Okay. But I had mate. I mean, like, right here, like, just knight check. Oh, that's not mate, but it's almost as good. Alright. Yeah, I mean, you will get a lot of different responses to one opening at lower elo. Even at higher elo sometimes. Alright, so next up is La Mellow Ball. Alright. Good game, by the way. Yeah, you will get a lot of different responses, but after a while you get a feel for, like, what people tend to... I mean, there does tend to be some sort of, you know, trend. And if there's no trend at all, like, I mean, then it means that people are playing bad moves and you just follow, you know, whatever the natural strategy opening happens to be. It's good to recognize or it's good to realize that chess openings have a default plan if your opponent doesn't doesn't challenge it. The whole point of most opening systems, there are some exceptions, but the great majority of opening systems have a plan for, like, what you're trying to do from move one. And basically, if your opponents aren't doing anything theoretically to challenge it, you just stick to that plan. Now, if you don't understand what the plan is of your opening, then your problem isn't one of, like, you just have to learn that plan. And that's... Sometimes opening books are useful for that. Or looking at strong players' games against bad players sometimes is good. I find it actually quite useful when I'm researching an opening to look at games where the strong... you want, like, a game where a grandmaster plays somebody who is, like, my level and crushes them. So that I have a sense of, like, how to beat crappy players with the opening. Because that usually gives me a sense of the, quote, plan of the opening. Like, if you look at games where it's a grandmaster versus another grandmaster, that's... First off, you probably won't see that happen in your game. That unless your opponent is prepared a lot against your opening. So, like, it's kind of a pointless thing to see. Also, you won't see the plan of the opening get executed in any sort of really coherent way when it's two grandmasters playing each other. So, like, it's like if you're studying boxing, you need to just watch a boxer do a clean uppercut against, you know, somebody with a glass jaw. And then you'll learn how to do that. Until you know how to do that, like, there's no point in learning, like, you know, what to do when somebody actually deals with your uppercut. You first have to learn how to throw the uppercut. So, it's good to watch decent players playing bad players. Not that that's what's going on here. You guys are good. And also, I'm pretty crappy, so I wouldn't... Yeah. Yeah, so basically, like, watching Grandmaster versus Grandmaster is not necessarily so useful. Sorry, I'm thinking whether or not I should play this move, and I'm deciding not. I probably should have castled, but... Alright, let's just castle. Well, if that's your plan, then that's your plan, and then just go from there. That's not... You don't need to learn an opening where that's the plan. Like, I mean, you got it, basically. Alright. So, I mean, ideally, I would like to take with the c-pawn here. Because when I go king b1, I then have the c-pawn, a c-file. Yeah, let's demonstrate that, because I think this is instructive, potentially. Also, now if here, I can still play a3, which I am doing immediately. Alright, and now we can straighten out our pawn structure if we want. Or we could play here, which is tempting. Yeah, I think we stick with the c file like this, because the thing is it's nice. Like, these pawns are a nice little thing the king can hide. And we have some initiative, I think. Right. I know, I could have won Connect 4 there, but I don't know, like a fool, I decided I'd rather have my pawns actually defend my king. Otherwise, it feels like shogi or something with all the pawns here. Wow. 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 That is an Owen Wilson wow, if there ever was one. Yeah, I just take that, and I think... Oh, is he being clever? Oh, shit. Wait. If takes, knight here... Oh my god, he's being clever. Oh god. Oh no. Not one of those. Okay, so... That's being very clever. Yeah. I would have just taken normally, but, like, unfortunately... Like, yeah, I think... The point is takes, knight here. And I feel like a very silly person. Alright. Has anything changed that would make me want to reconsider? Okay. I'm not sure. I'm like panicking a little bit because, like, I didn't expect to not checkmate here. I should have just gone here and here. This move was dumb. There was no rush. I could have just gone here and then here. I guess, well, okay, now I think perhaps I'm overestimating my opponent, but, like, still, he scared me with that tactic of tacticalness. Alright, so here I just, yeah. Not really worried about the bishop, since there's this. I guess he could play here. But then maybe I just go here. Oh, or he goes there and probably loses. Alright. Hey, Tig! I like Tiggy because his handle reminds me of a comic that I find vaguely entertaining. Oh, okay. Alright, so I think I'm winning because this is winning a queen. Alright. I like how he offered a take back, I accepted, and he played the exact same move. Oh no! Taking a rook. Alright. Good game. Alright, so the next question. Next question in the chat is... oh man, I don't want to play Atomic. I'm skipping that for now. We're going to play Titor Alhedrez, who's going to kick my butt. Would I ever want to be Grandmaster level? You mean at chess, I assume. Like, I don't know. There's probably other types of Grandmasters. Although, like, some of which are quite unsavory. But I ever want to be Grandmaster level. Based on the Grandmasters I know, yeah, sure, they look like they're having a fun time. Except they kind of don't, because they're mostly Russian, and, like, Misery has been kind of what's the term? Seared into their soul from an early age, probably. It's just, like, there's a lot of, like, being a Grandmaster means you're basically a professional at chess. And being a professional at chess is a very scary feeling to me, because, like, it means that you're expected to beat other extremely good players at chess, which means constantly having to work and craft your discipline. It's not really a fun game anymore when you're a professional chess player. It's like you have to win. I mean, it's you must win, or you don't eat. So, like, basically, That's a little scary. I would not like to play chess under those circumstances, where I need to beat other excellent chess players. That feels stressful and not enjoyable. I think that there are commiserate rewards for the effort put into becoming that good at chess. But there's a sacrifice. It's almost like a loss of innocence. So, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'd want to be a grandmaster. I think the fact is that the choice is not being given to me. I don't think I could become a grandmaster. I don't think I have the temperament for it. Which is answering your question in another way. If I did have the temperament for it, I wouldn't find that existence so obnoxious. It looks like my opponent is not making any moves. So we're going to move on to our next game. Wait, our opponent is playing Arkady Nadish right now. That's weird, because I thought he was playing me. But apparently not. So we're going to move on. All right. So now we go Lucas Gare, who is, again, looks like a quite strong chess player who I am now going to probably lose to. Now, the key in 3-0 is to treat it as a very fast time control until certain key moments. It's a little bit like bullet this way. Huh. Am I in lag or something? Am I connected to the internet? If the internet is being held hostage right now, somebody blink for yes. Because, like, none of my opponents are making any moves. Alright, so I'm not connected to the internet. You are hearing me through telepathy. Alright, because I'm playing moves against my opponents and they're not responding. So I'm sort of like, well... Alright, moving on. Alright, Addy0130. Let's see if we... yeah, it's like a PBS telethon at this point. It's like, do we have a live caller? Oh, we do. Alright, okay. Alright, you are on the air, Addy130. Alright, so this is the French defense. That's this where you voluntarily play like a wimp. Which is... leads to all sorts of silly French jokes, which I take exception to, even though I am not myself French. Because I don't really think the French are wimpy, and I think their military record is actually possibly as good as America's in some ways. So I always find it a bit rich, just because they weren't prepared for World War II, but generally speaking, they've been actually... Alright, so, they've been quite valorous, not Valorant. That's a video game. Alright, so what do I do here? It looks like I just have a massive advantage in development. I mean, if we're talking about World War II, I mean, like, I get that, like, well, okay, I'm not going to go there. Okay, I think I just go here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to... Oh, huh, alright. I just think this is a comfortable position for white. Because it is. I guess black isn't trying to make it an uncomfortable position. I think I might have screwed up, though. I was probably supposed to play Queen E2 and D2. Like, I don't know. What? The hell? That move looks so wrong. Like, my queen looks like it's weirdly placed, though. So, like, I don't know. None of this makes sense to me. Alright, I'm gonna go here. Alright, we have 1 minute on our clock, so maybe now's a good time to stop thinking about, like, anything. Well, I mean, this isn't getting rid of the French bishop, it's just putting it on a weird square. The thing that people don't understand about the French bishop is that it actually serves a purpose. It's not as if it's, like, useless or something. It's just passive. But passive doesn't mean pointless. All right. I don't know what's going on anymore. Everything's weird. But I have 55 seconds, so I'm going to actually have to move a lot faster. Yeah, I'm not... I mean, I'd play the French defense all the time if the exchange variation was the thing I was facing. It's literally everything else that bugs me about the French defense. You know, we just don't have time for this. I can throw in this move. That might be a bit much. All right, let's not throw that move in. It's too much. All right, can we win this endgame if it winds up becoming an endgame? Oh, I guess that's a check. All right, okay. Evil. This was quite evil of me. I feel evil. And kind of good at the same time. All right. Whee! Yeah, that was pretty sneaky, actually. Oh, did I have mate? Okay, don't stalemate. We get the flying V. V for victory! All right. Yeah. I like that game. That game was enjoyable for me. But yeah, I think, I mean, this is like a very typical French defense sort of disaster, isn't it? You know, where all of Black's pieces are passive and then the endgame happens and it suddenly matters. Yeah, I mean, but that's like a typical, yeah, the bishop was no good. It's just, yeah, like, this is not an uncommon type of thing to happen in a French defense. Is that, like, that's my major issue with the French defense. It's not that white necessarily is going to checkmate black, but a lot of the endgames are bad for black in the French defense. In fact, a lot of the better hopes that black has in the French defense are counterplay in the middle game. So, like, endgames tend to be, like, almost, like, in the pocket of white a little bit, which is an awkward feeling. But, okay, all right, moving on. 3-0. I mean, I'm talking about the Rubinstein French, particularly. Although, that's true for other types as well. Okay. That's why the only French defense that I really think, like, is any good is, like, the Winnower. And that's just such an unholy mess that, like, it's not even necessarily good. It's just, like, who can figure it out. Oh, yeah, no, good game at T0130. Oh my god, F6. Oh, we're playing blindfold. God, this guy. Oh, I'm just gonna lose. Yeah, this guy's, he's too good. This guy is just way too good. Like, you just can't. Yeah. It's just tough playing this guy. He knows how to... Yeah. So, yeah, it's this unstoppable opening here. King f7 is strong. You just can't. You can't get at him. I'm very proud that I've beaten playing blindfold before. It's not. Don't always. It's not always that easy. All right. Maybe I should go here. Then the knight can't go to f6 because it has to go somewhere else first. All right. So I like that this happened because now the knight can't be on here. So now I can play this move. Sort of. Although maybe I don't want to play that move. Maybe it's just what he wants me to do. I might be overthinking some of this. All right, where do we want the queen? I think we want the queen here, because I'm not afraid of this. All right. I guess... Wait a second. Can I just win now? This looks like it's just winning. Yeah, he took his bishop off of e6. That was not a good... He chose unwisely. I mean, he might still... I don't know. He might... I mean, this is playing blindfold. I mean, this guy can survive anything. But still, this doesn't look good for him. I mean, I guess he could go here and then... check, and then here, and then here... And... I might be able to get it. I predict an en passant mate. I am predicting an en passant mate here. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm not predicting an en passant mate. Oh, he could just... Oh. Oh, shucks. Okay. I didn't even notice that he could do that. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I mean, you're right. He can do this, I guess. All right. That seems to be moving my queen to a better square, but, you know, what do I know? Oh, wait. What the fuck am I doing? Sorry. I think I just made, like, a really bad move for no good reason. Oh, shit. I don't want to lose this. I made bad move, and I feel bad now. Ugh. Feels real bad. I just didn't... Okay. I feel like there should be something I can do here. Yes! Yes! Oh my god! That was possibly the greatest game of chess ever in the history of anything. So, I was forced to let my opponent queen with check. Like, are you serious? Like, I love that this is possible, that I could just let the pawn queen. Oh my god. I can't believe I beat playing blindfold. Like, oh, that's the greatest accomplishment I've ever had in a chess game. Like, you know, I mean, I've beaten some grandmasters and stuff, although they're mostly, like, probably were, like, either senile or drunk or both. But still, like, but that's better than beating Stockfish. Yeah. I really love the letting my opponent queen with check part, though. That was the best of it. That was, like, the best part. I wonder if, like, any of this was sound. Of course, it almost certainly wasn't. Because I think, like, after king d2, like, probably, like, maybe there was some sane move, like queen d2 check or something, and then God knows what I would do, because I'd have to move my king to, like, here. But I don't know. I mean, it's possible, like, that this is okay for white. It's hard to believe. I'm kind of curious. Okay, analysis board. Like, I'll laugh if this is okay for white, but no, it's not okay for white. It's disastrously bad for white. Okay, alright, so it wasn't sound, but it was awesome. It was just absolutely awesome. Possibly the best chess game ever played. Alright, okay, moving on. J.R. Magnus. Everything now is going to be anticlimactic. Man, that game was awesome. Alright. Whew. Alright, in a few more games, I might switch to my, ZugAddict, my ZugAddict stream, or what I guess, what would it be? My ZugAddict account on Twitch, because, then you can be introduced to the glories of me playing as ZugAddict. I'm not sure why. I guess the idea is to promote a stream, in this case, my own. Alright, what do I do here? This is just, I've seen this position like a million times, and it never feels good. Just seems like it's, oh, wow, okay. This feels good. Oh, I could have done knight e, oh, I could have been fancy. Oh, why wasn't I fancy? I could have been fancy about this. Weird piece shapes. Everybody criticizes my choice of chess set. Just amazed by that. No matter which I choose. But, by the way, earlier, like, I think I could have just played knight e5. Although maybe that's not as strong, because after knight e5, maybe he just plays bishop e6. The knight looks stoned. Well, I'm so sorry that my knight looks stoned to you. It's the old United States. I think those who grew up, like, reading Chess Life. Does Chess Life even exist anymore? It probably does. But, like, you know, like, it's the old United States Chess Federation chess font. You know, it brings back, I guess, good memories. It brings back memories. Oh, okay. I don't remember the last time I read Chess Life. I mean, I basically just bought it for the pictures. Alright. Wait. K466 D minor. Wait, is that... I guessed right. Oh, cool. Do I win a prize or anything? No, I probably don't win a prize for that. I can't really remember how it goes, so I'm obviously faking it. But something along those lines. I was jazzing up the Allegro. All right, so we're up a pawn here, so we should just win by like making moves that aren't stupid. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do that. So instead, I'm gonna make moves that are not like good, but oh well. Yeah, I can't really. It's something like that. I'm almost remembering it. I just like, oh shit, I get a move. I can't even play baby steps. All right. All right, we got 48 seconds. We need to move and not play Mozart for a second. I'm not here to play Mozart. I'm here to chew bubblegum. Play a fantasy impromptu. Okay, no, okay, hang on a second. All right, okay, I'll try and play fantasy impromptu in a second, but like right now I've kind of got my own little impromptu problems here. Yeah, no, Beethoven liked that concerto. Brahms did too. It's kind of, Glenn Gould did not apparently, but Glenn Gould's kind of a doofwad sometimes. Like, there's like this whole YouTube video thing with Glenn Gould being like, yeah, Kirkle whatever is, like, yeah, like 466 is a bad piece. Like, and I'm like, come on. Like, before Glenn Gould's allowed to say that, like, Mozart's writing bad music, like, he has to write a good piece himself. Alright, well, this is one way to finish up this game. Well, I mean, I am technically a professional musician, so I probably would know something about this. I mean, although, I mean, I'm not, like, super great or anything. Hey, I won! Alright, okay, so, but yeah, what is it? It goes something like that. I wish it was in some other key. Like, actually, that isn't any easier. Shit. It's actually easier. That's actually an easier key to play that in. I never really realized. Actually, the Chopin's in the same freaking key. I mean, sorry. Oh, why is my phone going off? Go away, phone. But, like, the Beethoven... Yeah, God, my phone's like... Go away, phone. Sorry, my phone is like making a lot of noise. Alright, okay. Next game. Sorry. Greed. Shit, I already fucked it up. Go something like that, and then there's like some sort of... And then some weird chords or... something like that. I don't have it quite right. Oh wait. Oh, Shuman. God damn. Why did somebody stop calling me? Jesus Christ. I don't know how to turn off my phone. My phone just keeps like, oh my fucking Lord. I don't know how to turn it off. Like, stop. Because I'm afraid, like, if I... Alright. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Wait, hang on a second. I'm gonna turn off the phone now. I'm afraid to touch it while it's calling because I can accidentally answer. Ugh. How do you turn this off? It's a freaking iPhone. I press the buttons and nothing turns off. Fuck it. Oh. Oh, I can set it to do not disturb. Okay, wait. Alright. Oh, shit. Now I just... Nah. Hang on 1 second. Alright. Oh, fuck. It needs my, like, password and shit now. Okay, wait. Hang on. Alright. Settings. Do not disturb. There we go. Alright, okay, I got it. Wait, okay, 1 second. Okay, so I like these classical requests because, like, usually when people request music, I was washing my hands because, like, my phone, it's a long story. There's a piece of cheese. It's fine. It's just, like, the cheese is fine, but, like, it could have had, like, COVID on it because I bought it from a store, and it was next to the phone, and that doesn't matter. The point is, I'm a hypochondriac. All right. Yeah, COVID cheese phone. This is the next rock band. But I like these requests because, like, usually when I get requests, it's, like, for songs I don't know. Which is not as fun. And I just have to... It's embarrassing. It's like, oh, yeah, sorry, I don't know that. I don't know Wonderwall. Sorry. But, yeah... I mean, I know a little, like, wait, do I know anything by David Bruce? I'm not really a jazz pianist. I'm basically a classical pianist who's sort of a massive dork. Oh, sorry, that's just me singing it. Doesn't count. Comptine don et... No, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I mean, of course, everybody knows Entertainer. Although, oh my god, I got a callus on my finger. It's making it hard. It's painful to play, like, big... Sorry, kind of had to wrap that one up. For Elise, yeah, that's right. There you go. Furlies. You're welcome. All right, we got a minute on our clock, so probably need to finish this. Wait, Rampage, Russian Polka. Wait. Okay, hang on. You mean... Alright, we gotta move quicker. Sorry, I gotta... let me just... Alright. That was Russian Polka. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's go here. I'm a little worried that I'm losing this game on time. Well, yeah, Tetris is Russian Polka, right? Why did I go there? That's such a stupid move. Alright. Ugh. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to go there. That was really stupid. Okay, yeah, I liked my rendition of Wonderwall. This is unlikely to work, but wow, I think maybe I screwed up. Oh no, I needed to play rook over. Why? Oh no. Shit. This is not good. Needs more Wonderwall. Oh, all right, good game. No, that was my fault. I had a good position. I just hung a knight because I was kind of panicking for a second. I didn't expect him to play there. I thought he was going to play something like here. And then, like, when he went there, for some reason, my brain just got confused as to who was doing what. I was, of course, wanting to play here next. And, I just have a winning position. And even with, like, 30 seconds, I feel like I can win this. Still Dre. Yeah, B4 is such a bad move, it actually confused me for a second. And I was like, oh shit, maybe there's like a point I need to bring, I don't know. Like, I just had to really, yeah. It's alright. Wonderwall. Wonderwall. Yeah. All right. Moving on. All right. So DHYA is our next game. We get an increment, so I can maybe, yeah. Yeah. Wonderwall. I like baseball. Shit. And Yeah, that's all I know how to rhyme. Ignat's doll. Shit. I'm not sure. I'm bad at rhyming. Yeah. So wait, I need to. So okay, next time somebody asks me to play Wonderwall. 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 Yeah, there we go. I don't know Dr. Dre's. I don't know the Dr. Dre one. Wiener Schnitzel. I don't know Wiener Schnitzel. What's my record on Puzzle Storm? My record right now is 62, which is not particularly great, but like it was hard for me. I haven't played it a lot though. I'm hoping to improve on 62. Like I would like my score on Puzzle. God, okay, I gotta remember what it's called. Puzzle Storm, so that I don't call it something else and get sued. I would like my score on Puzzle Storm to be higher than the temperature which I set my apartment. I just don't know the Dr. Dre tune. I don't know what it is. Oh, you could do better than 47. Alright, so is this a bluff? Why? I'm just gonna go here. All right, so I every single time I play this opening, and believe me, I played this opening quite a number of times. Let me tell you, and I can never remember. It's like, okay, do I play C3? And it's just like some sort of unholy wreck? Or do I just move the bishop back and accept that that's sad? So, like, I just can't remember. It's like, I mean, honestly, bishop back doesn't look that bad. I mean, it's just, takes. I still have a bishop versus knight. The double pawns aren't sad. I mean, I can use that file maybe. I don't know. I think I'll just do this. C3 doesn't look right. But I mean, now he plays like deep. I don't know. So guys, anybody want to hear Wonderwall? Here we go. Or Wonderwall. 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 All right, okay, I'm gonna stop doing that now. I just really like the idea that like every single song I play could just be Wonderwall now. All right, so we're not going to be clever about this position. We're just going to play positionally, develop our pieces, and win because of some reason that I haven't worked out yet. Just, unambitiously. Yeah, just putting pieces on obvious squares. Maybe I wait until he castles and play g4. I'm not going to play g4 until he castles, just in case he wants to be clever or something. What is with Wiener Schnitzels? Oh my god. Oh my dear lord. He castled queenside. Okay. Never in a million years. I would never have expected anybody to ever castle queenside in this position. That's so impressively stupid. I mean, not stupid. Stupid's not the word. Brave. Kind of same thing. But, like, castle and queenside here is just, wow. Wow, that's... Wow. Alright. And it could work. It could be that this actually is brilliant. You know, as they say, on ne jamais sait. Or no, sorry, wait, is it on ne jamais sait, or on sait ne jamais? I don't know. Fuck. I don't speak French. I think it's on ne sait jamais. On ne sait jamais. Yeah. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Alright, I am going to go here. I don't know, maybe... why am I doing this? Why not open the position? I feel like this is dumb. Why am I being dumb? Why not be smart? Why be stupid? Isn't on ne sait jamais mean you never know? I mean, you'll never... Like, you know, it's like you never know. I thought that's what it meant. Alright, so, oddly enough, this is awkward. You know what? This is not anywhere near as easy as I thought it would be. If he plays here, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm probably... Okay, well, that makes it easier, I think. Because I think I can carry on with my life now. Although, which square? I don't know. I'm going to go here. Alright. Yeah, I just can't remember. Like... I don't think I'm pronouncing it very well either. On ne sait jamais. It's just, where do you put the pas in that? Shouldn't it be like jamais, like ne sais jamais pas, or is the pas implied, or like, I don't know. Alright, okay, so the knight just swung over to some weird-ass square, and we can continue trying to checkmate him with this move, which is alarmingly quickly going to be checkmate. Oh, so the jamais replaces the pas. Okay, I get it. Okay. So, on ne sait jamais. You don't need to say pas. I mean, the ne suggested anyhow. Why do you ever need to say pas? Like, there's never a case where you'd say, you know, je ne sais, and not have pas at the end. So why do you even need the pas? It's redundant. They should just get rid of it. Say, je ne sais. Yeah, je ne regrette rien. Yeah, exactly. Exactement. Yeah, that's the spirit. Oh, but the rien... Oh, right. The rien replaced it. Right. But you'd think, like, the French would just slang at some point and just be like, we don't need the pas. How did... Oh, regret. Shit. I can't remember exactly. Oh, his king's flying around. Alright, okay. I don't think that was a clock. It was more like a... maybe a cuckoo clock. I love Buena Vista Social Club. They're one of my favorite bands. I didn't know that. I haven't listened to Buena Vista Social Club in kind of basically like 20 years, so. Now I kind of want to. I want to hear that. I want to hear Buena Vista Social Club playing Clocks. That would be awesome. All right. Okay. Can we get a checkmate here? Is that too much to ask? All right. Obvious move. Obvious move. Generator 9000. Victory to me! Yay! So I'm going to go on a limb and say that probably castling queenside was not a good plan on the part of my opponent. But, you know, now he knows. Alright, okay. 3-0 rated. So this is very important. So nobody requests anything that I can play on the piano because I gotta concentrate. I gotta concentrate and, you know, like, this game counts. Can I play Clocks? Actually, how does Clocks, like, is that the one where it's like do? Oh wait, no, that's Pressure. Clocks is really boring, right? It's that really boring one that is boring. I can't remember it though. Probably because it's boring. Maybe he won't notice that my queen's defending this rook. Well, if you guys would hum it, just hum it. Yes. Just hum it and I'll play, but you have to hum it. I can't remember it. Okay. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh man, it's even actually more boring than I remember. Shit, that is seriously boring. Wait. Yeah. I want like there's gonna be like Prokofiev version of Clocks. Alright. Okay. Sorry. Just had to get that out of my system. Alright. Next game. Zeus 667. Maybe we could do a Rachmaninoff version of Clocks. Or, like... shit. How would... that's sort of almost, yeah, it's not the best Rachmaninoff. Well, yeah, I would think the Rachmaninoff version of Clocks would be better than the original. I would hope that that would be the case. I already think Coldplay would object. Okay, you know what I don't like about Coldplay, other than basically everything, is that I once wrote a musical. You guys aren't going to believe this. But I wrote a musical. Well, I wrote, like, the first act of a musical. and a little bit of the second act. So I wrote a musical, and the musical it's like a Broadway musical version of Game of Thrones, and I thought it was pretty funny back in like 2013. But like, yeah, I wrote like a Broadway musical version of Game of Thrones. It had like, yeah, it had this awesome, it had this awesome number for Tyrion where he sings about whores a lot. You know, like, I like whores. They're what life is for. Yeah, I had like this great song about like that, and yeah, 52. Good job, Nubroid. Shit. What do I do if he plays A6? I'm out of book. But okay, in any case, so I wrote this musical for Game of Thrones, and I thought it was pretty cool. And then Coldplay comes along and writes a really shitty musical for Game of Thrones. Oh, this is rated. Shit. Okay, I need to like. Okay, I have to take this seriously. It's annoying that it's hard to restart Puzzle Storm. But okay, so in any case, so Coldplay comes along and like writes a terrible musical version of Game of Thrones, and then it's like, wow, now I can't do mine anymore because like it'll just seem like, yeah, just seem derivative. But I had the idea first, and Coldplay's version sucked. So I'm pissed off at Coldplay because they stole my idea. I do not have a fetish for weird pieces. That is I don't think that's true. Yeah, frickin' Coldplay. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember the theme to The Godfather. Am I supposed to go here now, or I don't know this. This is now a Neudorf, right? Like, or some sort of. Fuck. Oh. Okay. All right. Is this doesn't trap a queen? I'm not trapping anybody's queen with this move. Oh, right, I'm not, because knight takes frickin' pawn. Or maybe... Wait, no. Isn't this trapping his queen? I mean, yeah, okay, you can play knight takes pawn, but I win a piece. Oh. Oops. Oh, now I don't feel so smart. Oh, that's not helping. What could go wrong here? Other than literally everything. This is all fine. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. There's no problem. There's no problem. I don't know if there's I guess there's increment. I like whores. They're what life is for. All this got messy. All right. Didn't expect that move. Oh, now I'm playing bad moves. Hey, I won on time. All right, cool. Yeah, there was like 1 second increment. But basically, I should play for you guys my musical version of Game of Thrones because I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. Had a lot of funny numbers in it, I thought. But right now, I guess I should continue playing chess games. So, all right, now we're playing against the in no way objectionable handle of white pawns matter. I'm not even gonna talk about, not even gonna entertain any sort of commentary on. All right. Yes, it's been firmly established that white pawns matter. I mean, they do go first, so. All right. Now, can I go here? And I always wonder, like, is this like a move that I can play? Like here, and if here, then if A4, H4, he can't go here because then I would just take. So after this, he's forced to go here. Why am I reinventing Caro-Kann theory? Like, just make... Okay. There was no need for me to reinvent the Caro-Kann theory there. Like, yeah. Although, wait a second. Was that actually working? Like, if I had gone here, and he went there, and I went here, and he took, and I took, and he goes there and takes, like, I am threatening... No, because he goes there, and... Okay, never mind. It's nonsense. It's all nonsense. What? If what works? Oh, it's my turn? Wait. Where did he go? Oh, sorry. I had the thing... Okay. But don't I win a tempo now? Oh, yeah. No, I don't know. I feel like this is winning a tempo or something. It feels like this is like not how you're supposed to play the Caro-Kann. Like, there's something wrong with this. Okay, maybe not this, because if bishop here, then bishop there. So I think I just take. Alright, and now, like, is there some... I feel like there's some sort of trick-a-doodle here. Maybe I just go here. But it feels like there's a way to attack the things. I don't know. I mean, I was looking at this, but I at some point I just want to play here. I have 3-0. This is 3-0. Oh my god. Okay, shit. Okay, never mind. We're just making moves now. And gonna kind of try and not panic completely. Alright, so I still am entertaining ideas. Okay, the last chance for me to, if I want to do something stupid. Last chance for hyper stupidity. Okay, so here. You can go there, unfortunately. So, okay, never mind. Alright, just go here. But now he's going to castle queenside, and I just blew my wad. So, like, this is dumb. Yeah, I screwed this up. Okay, so I got nothing, and nothing's got me. $31. Yeah, I overthought that, as usual, against the Caro-Kann. I keep thinking there's a mating attack in the Caro-Kann when there isn't. When will I learn? Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, he apparently didn't want to win the entire game. Yeah, I know. Queen takes there was mate. Ah! Wait, what happened? That was... Wait, what? That was weird. I went from 5 seconds to, like, 0. No. I had plenty of time. I was moving instantly. And then suddenly, like... that would have given me, like, 10 moves. I, like, lagged at the last second for no reason. But that was a really weird lag. I feel like the draw offer caused the lag or something. Because I wasn't lagging until then. And I had plenty of time. And then suddenly, like, my clock went from, like, 2 seconds to 0 in 0 seconds. That was weird. That was really weird. No. That was, I think, that was a conspiracy. That was clearly the Russians. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Because, like, there's no way that was, no. I'm sure White Pawns Matters would agree that, like, that was the deep state. Because, yeah, no, that was weird. Yeah, I could easily do a forced mating sequence with pre-moves from there. With 3 seconds? I had like 2-3 seconds on my clock. Like, I wasn't even concerned. So I don't know. I think maybe lag. I don't know. But I think more likely that was like, I don't know. As like, I blame Benghazi or something. It was clearly Hillary Clinton's fault. Or no, it was some vaccine that did that. I don't know, like big pharma. I can just go here. Wait, why was I against? Oh, because of that. Oh, yeah, I don't know what this is. And I don't know why he's letting me just win a thing. Oh, I guess he's not letting me win a thing. I'm just being stupid. Oh. Yeah. Well, now I feel really stupid, because I thought I was winning a pawn, and now I'm not winning a pawn, and I feel stupid. But, alright, I'm just going to go here and just lash out. Who do I... Wait, what is this? Something about somebody named Sopiko and somebody named Tanya Sashev. I think I've heard of Tanya Sashev. I can't even pronounce her name, but, like, I've heard of her. Alright. Hang on, I'm just trying to work out what's going on in this position. I think I should move my queen away. I'm gonna move my queen away. Yeah. Oh, okay, so Sopiko is Anish Giri's wife, and Tanya Sashev is a chess player. Alright, so there's some feud. Alright. Let me just win this game and then address whatever it is that's being talked about there. You know what? No, why do I have to be the one that takes? You take. Let your chicken. Alright. You know what? Fine. Alright, well, what is the feud about? I mean, I'm not going to actually click that link. But I am morbidly curious, I guess. I don't know. Do I want to lose my bishop? No, not really. So let's just go. 40 seconds. All right. The madness. Hey, 25 seconds. Let's test our connection. See if we can. So somebody will have to explain what the feud is about, because like why am I thinking? Why was I thinking there? Like, all right, I'm up a pawn. Ugh. Oh, what the hell was that move? Okay. Alright, I got a lot more pawns where that came from, though. Oh, I went on time. But you see, like, I was able to make, like, about, like, easily, and I don't have a fast mouse, but I was easily able to make about like 30 moves without losing maybe like a second. So I'm still deeply suspicious about whatever happened in the previous game. Because that was in the previous game it was even easier to make moves. And suddenly, like, I just lost 2 critical seconds. So I have to guess lag. Like, because, like, otherwise that was just suspicious as fuck. Alright, okay, so, alright, so now we are playing Titor Ajedrez. A rated 3-0 game that I will almost certainly lose. So, like, wait, what's the feud about? Alright, so, alright, I don't need to know what the feud is about. Yeah, Numeroid, you probably had something. That was probably totally unsound. Okay, this guy is not playing me. So I'm just gonna... Okay, Rampage Jackson. 3-0. Here we go. The matchup somebody has been waiting for. I can't say everyone, but everybody. Let's just say everybody's been waiting for this. This is the critical matchup. Fire versus Ice. McRib versus Happy Meal versus McRib. My brain versus somebody else. I'm not good at analogies. All right. All right. All right. Will anybody suspect this move? Nope. Nobody will suspect this move. Because who in the right mind would... Oh, good point. Well, maybe I don't need that pawn. Fine. This is getting tense. Make the argument that this is not very good for me. No. I don't like that move. That's not one of the moves I like. That's a move I don't like. Oh, boy. I am so unhappy with that. Okay. Oh, God. Make it stop. I guess I'm winning a pawn. So maybe don't make it stop. Alright, he's not even defending it. So I'm not even going to... No, I'm going to take it. I'll show you something you can Alhadres. Stop making decent moves, please. Fuck. These bishops are scaring me. This is all very frightening. All right. you think you can do it in my eye? Oh, I needed to not do that. Oh, well, okay, I don't think that was the right move on his part. Okay. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I can never take that oh, well, okay, now I can. Wow, he's just made several really inaccurate moves. Like, impressively inaccurate. Please don't checkmate me. So you think you can do the edge bit in my eye? Gotta get out. Gotta get right out of here. Why couldn't I just taken this pawn? Wow, he has like nothing here. Oh, wait. End game. Yay! Victory to me! I beat Rampage Jackson! Man, not only did I beat the guy that's unbeatable, but I beat Rampage Jackson as well. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, okay, we gotta move on, Rampage. I'm sorry. I'm very proud of that, though. Although, you really botched that. Because, like, yeah, you were beating me. You were definitely beating me. I mean, you obviously know that you were beating me. But, alright, okay. But then you stopped beating me. And I appreciate that. Alright, so, Baptiste Picard, 98, versus me. But yeah, I was very lucky to survive that position against such a formidable foe as Rampage Jackson. Alright, so I'm going to switch my stream over. Oh wait, but I got to go after once I finish these games, so I'm not going to actually switch my stream over. Although, like, maybe I should. Is it useful? Like, should I try and publicize my stream? Because I have a stream, you know, as ZugAddict. So a lot of times what people do is, like, you know, I could raid my own stream, basically. So I could switch over, but then I would do something else. I would play, like, Microsoft Flight Simulator, or SimCity, or something, or, I don't know, whatever the fuck it is that, like, you know. But, like, yeah, Nightbot, there you go. That's what I'm, or Star Wars. Under 1,300 tournaments, huh? Okay. I mean, I'm not elite. I mean, like, I don't actually have the power to do anything. But that sounds like a totally reasonable request. Or I could go to my stream and I could then show you my music to chess, or chess to music sonification program. Oh, Tactics Trainer 101 here. Alright. But, yeah. Yes, amazing stream, amazing stream. A lot of times I mean, like, basically, you name it, I probably don't play it. But I sometimes do play it. Such as, like, you should check out my stream where I play Retro Bowl on my cell phone. Because that's pretty awesome. And also there's, I forget what else I play. Mostly Retro Bowl. I've been playing Retro Bowl a lot. Okay, so what is the deal with this Sopiko Tanya thing? Is there a deal? Is this something that I mean, is this interesting, or is it just people being dipshits, or I don't know. You know what? I'm going to just say I'm not interested in whatever the feud is about. I doubt it's a feud. I bet you anything it's not a feud. I bet you there's literally no actual feud, and that this is just some sort of thing that probably, like, is on some level deeply sexist. So I'm not gonna inquire more about it. Unless there is an actual feud, in which case I'm interested. Alright. Oh, well, if Chess24 introduced the fight, then it can't be problematic. Like, I mean, Chess24 has never been known to be weirdly, creepily sexist. But, okay. I mean, isn't Chess24 sort of an extension of, like, ChessBase? And didn't ChessBase used to have, like, the most, like, creepy articles ever on women chess players? I'm not a Lee Chess admin. The person to ask would be No Joke. Oh, Chess24 kind of sort of belongs to Magnus. Oh. I kind of feel like there was a lot of chess-based people involved in it, but maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Chess24 is fine. Alright, so this is where I take a pawn and win. Sorry, I should be talking about the chess games, but I feel like at this point, it's just, oh, somebody hung something, or oh, I hung something, or oh, I lost on time, is sort of going to cover 99% of the situations. Oh, so it's Germans, but not the chess-based Germans. It's other chess-based Germans. I mean, it's other Germans, not the chess-based Germans. Okay, all right. Man, there are a lot of Germans. All right. All right. No Joke Chess has is the term matriculated? No, I'm not sure. He's moved upwards in the chess world. He is now the visor, I think, to Ornikar. Yeah. He is Ornikar's enforcer. What happens if I just go here? Or maybe I shouldn't care what... Alright, I can go here. Visor. Yeah, I think visor. Grand visor. Yeah, No Joke is now the Grand Visor to Lee Chess. Alright, this is not probably the correct thing to do, and I don't care. Or Vizier. Is it Vizier? Sorry. That's one of those words that I've only seen in textbooks, so I don't know how to pronounce it. But apparently Vizier is the correct way. Oh, shit. He could just take that. Oh my god. That's embarrassing. And now I got all kinds of trouble. Oh my god. So, Vizier. Yeah. So, No Joke is the Grand Vizier. of chess.com. God damn it. Lee Chess. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I don't dislike Chess 24, but like, ugh, it's I don't know. It's all right, I guess. I just think that the corporate European thing is no more charming than the corporate American thing. It's basically about the same, except a little more pretentious. I mean, if I want people to sell out, I kind of feel like might as well be American. Like, I mean, we have a lot of practice at it. It comes to us naturally. And yeah, the programming is terrible. The game room is awful. Other than that, okay, is this a move that's a good idea or a move that's an extremely bad idea? Really hard to say. I'm gonna kind of go with probably an okay idea. So we're all right. Let's try it. Okay, now I'm starting to think it was a bad idea. Yes, ask the Grand Vizier. Oh wait, this is like a this is like one of those Puzzle Storm puzzles. Yeah, that was a Puzzle Storm moment. That felt like a genuine Puzzle Storm moment. Should I pre-move this? Maybe I should pre-move this. Or maybe I should play a Chopin waltz. Oh my god, there's so many to choose from. Which one will I pick? Alright. 40 seconds I should move. Knight to f3. Well. I don't know. The piano angle, I think, is kind of forced. Like, when people play piano on streams just because of the novelty of playing piano, it starts to feel kind of, I don't know. I feel cringy about it. Alright. But I do like playing piano, so I don't know. Maybe it's worth doing once in a while. Alright. Where's our checkmate? I don't see it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that song. Sounds cool. Ow. Jeez. Man. Feel attacked there. Fine. Chopin. Way to spell that composer's name. Alright. So, I still feel quite irritated about losing that one game on time. Because I really felt like I wasn't losing that game on time, and then suddenly I was losing that game on time, and it didn't make sense. Oh! Crisis averted. Alright. How do we do this? Is it shift or is it... Like, I forget how to... Is it if I hold down control or is it... I forget how to under promote. I don't... Wait. How do I do under promotions? Fuck it. I can't. Alright, fine. Yeah. I couldn't remember how to under promote pieces, so that's probably in bad taste. Alright. Alright, Vasanith 2007. Yeah, I thought there was a keyboard shortcut for it, but I can't remember it. So, it's probably control or something. Alright, so basically, I might do a stream later where I drag all of you guys into it. And basically, the deal is you'd then be watching me play some completely different game. Like, I'm not sure what, but I'll think of something. Alright, so this is such a familiar position, and I just was like, feel like white is better, but, oh, now I know white is better because of, oh, wait, no I don't. I just grooved. No, I didn't just groove. No, I'm completely not grooving here. No, I'm completely freaking winning here. No, oh wait, no. Okay, now I'm grooving. Wait, no. I'm just grooving it here. Oh, City Scout. Oh, sorry. Okay, all right. I was about to say there's only 2 more players in the queue. If you were waiting, but you're not. So, all right, that's okay. Fine. That's fine. Oh, you're welcome. So it's hold control. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I think this I've gotten a good... Well, okay, now I'm just winning. But, like, I think that I've been managing to get decent positions with this by just simply, you know, like, if they move... You know, just doing obvious moves and not trying to be cute. Alright. We have one more game of normal chess, and then there's 2 weird ones. So let's do the one last normal. Yeah, I mean, the live piano, I'll do more live piano if there's, like, interest in it, I guess. I don't know why. I just assume nobody on the internet, like, does classical music. I don't know why I think that. Yeah, I don't know what my mic settings are or what's wrong with them, but I can adjust them. Oh. Well, that's cool to see classical musicians. Although, I mean, sometimes classical musicians scare me because they're kind of snobby sometimes. Wait, what scared is... Wait, is something loud? Is something too loud? I don't know. Like, I don't know what my levels are. I can turn the... Yeah, I know. It's just like... Just working in classical music is like... Oh. Yeah, no, this is a pretty shitty mic that I'm using, so, I mean... No, I mean I like classical musicians a lot. I just like the business of classical music, like the audience is sometimes like weird. Like just sort of like I'm not sure why they like classical music and feels like it's sort of forced. Yeah, pretentious. I guess that would be the word. Yeah. At least chess players tend to not be pretentious, although there are exceptions. Alright, so what do I do here? I feel like I've tried to create a position where I have some sort of initiative, but I'm not sure. I'll just go here. Yeah, I mean, I think classical musicians are not particularly pretentious for the most part. There are exceptions. I would say European classical musicians tend to be more pretentious than American classical musicians. I kind of think they think it's their thing. Which technically, I guess they're right about, but technically in the worst sense. But, alright, do I take the knight? But, I mean, I don't know. Like, generally, classical musicians are okay. Certainly, they're less pretentious than jazz musicians. I'm pretty sure nobody is as pretentious as jazz musicians, but like that's all right. I like jazz musicians, and I admire them greatly, but they are fucking pretentious. Holy crap. But but yeah, I mean, it's more the audience. I think I should go here. I mean, I know I can take and then take, and that doesn't look as good to me. I think this is better. I know, I mean, I was surprised by it too, because I kind of felt like, but I think it's a national thing. It's, it's like American jazz musicians are a little bit pretentious about, it's like you gotta know the, all of the, like, just there's this sense that like there's some sort of cultural tradition that you have to not disrespect or something. Yes. And like I feel like it's the same thing with Europeans with classical music sometimes. It's like some sort of cultural issue that, you have to understand our ways. I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't think jazz artists generally like to project an image of pretense. But I kind of feel like it's there nonetheless. Oh, this is about to get complex as hyperfuck. Because if I go here, rook takes, knight takes, and then what the hell is going on? That is the most complicated thing I've ever seen in the history of anything. But I want to see. I want to find out. So, okay, so rook takes, knight takes, and I move my rook. But, like, that's pretty wacky. This is very wacky. This is a particularly wacky... Okay, he did it. All right. Or maybe I just go here. All right. What? Oh. I'm sort of disappointed because I think he had, like, a good move, and instead he played that, which is not a good move. It feels bad. Feels bad because, like, I think he had an interesting position, and he just sort of blew it. Like... Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Zapex Predator R420X. I'm sorry. You had a good position. And you kind of blew it. I guess maybe this is still interesting. I don't know. Like, I gotta make a move here. I think I can go here and win with rook here, and the rook is supported, so I'm threatening that and that. Right. So now I'm threatening the unstoppable this. Oh, shit! Did I really just do that? Oh my god. I mean, I had the right idea. I needed to play rook f2 check first. Like, I was so proud of what I was so proud of what I was doing. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, fuck. What am I... Okay. Oh, why am I letting him... Okay, alright. Alright, forward! Vorvort! Oh, shit. Backwards! Oh, shit cakes. Man, this guy is... Jesus. This guy is very much not losing this very quickly. No, no, don't lose on time. I don't want you to lose on time. Please stop losing on time. Oh, he lost on time. Okay. But yeah, that was a bit... That wasn't the way I had planned it out. So I thought I was mating by force with my very clever g3. And I probably was. But I just mixed up moves and played here immediately and just forgot, like, you know. I think the amount of money Beethoven would have made if he was born in 1955 would be very similar to the amount of money he made when he was born. Because I'm not really sure that, like, just... I don't think he would have turned into Chuck Berry. Like, I mean, I think he would have been popular and a celebrated musician, probably. But, like, I don't think that it necessarily means he would have, like, invented, like, rock and roll in the same... Like, I mean... Although maybe he would have... I don't know. Who the hell knows? It's such a weird hypothetical. He would have been Kurt Bacharach. Beethoven would have turned into Burt Bacharach. Oh my god. I don't know. I think that what Beethoven was good at was rewarded through the times of his time. Like, I think his talents might not have translated well into the 1950s. Like, I think... I mean, yeah. I'm not sure that it translates. But on the other hand, it's a really silly discussion, because what are we even talking about? Like, are we talking about him literally transplanted? Like, a German-speaking child or something, you know, is transplanted and grows up in, like, America or something, and, like, we're going to expect that nature versus nurture doesn't have anything to do with any of it? So, okay, alright, moving on. Let's play Hannisberger 19, and this is a 960. I mean, I think environment and the people he was around and stuff have a lot to do with... Yeah, I mean, I really don't think that, like, people exist in a vacuum. I mean, they can't. You can't vacuum people. Sicilian! Well, but Beethoven didn't really have everything going for him. Like, he had actually a very rough upbringing, and, like, but he was taught by, like, Haydn, and he had a lot of musical connections. How are we going to make an analogy for that with him being born, like, or being placed suddenly in America in, like, the 1950s or something? I mean, like, or in Germany, like, or wherever. But, like, I mean, like, we'd have to make so many other analogies. Like, people don't exist just by themselves. Not even Beethoven. But I just think that it's impossible to, like, that's... I mean, it's not just one... Yeah. Like, Beethoven sort of symbolizes an entire cultural movement of the time that doesn't actually... would be totally a non sequitur in 1950. Because it had already happened in 1950. So, I mean, you can't... like. I mean, I guess you could say, like, okay, if Isaac Newton was around, what would he have invented in the 20th century or something? But that's different, because it's like, science isn't a result, usually, of, like, a cultural movement. Although, I mean, you could argue even science is. But that's another subject. Yeah, I mean, he would have fed off influences, but, like, is his natural talent for this type of, like... I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, that's... Like, what influences would have, like, I mean, like, who would he have met? When was he born, and who would he have met? Who would have his teachers have been? Who is the equivalent of Franz Joseph Haydn for him in the 1950s? I mean, do you understand? It's not just, like, those matter. Well, of course, nobody has the faintest idea of what they're... Like, it's literally impossible to have the faintest idea in such a weird hypothetical. But you can't just, like... I think it's silly to say, oh, okay, alright. Say he already plays piano, but there's no Haydn to teach him anything. There's no classical, like, you know... There's no classical hegemony, or hegemony. There's no German classical hegemony for him to kind of make a second or third reading of in his music, or to rebel against the form. Like, I mean, it's a totally different age, and like, he's gonna bring totally different things to the table. There's no way to make this simple. Like, there isn't a simple version of this analogy. This is just, it's convoluted no matter how you slice it. And I think it's just, it doesn't serve any purpose. Like, you can't demonstrate anything through such an analogy. Like, it doesn't shine any light on anything. It basically, all it does is just kind of suggest that musicians are born in a vacuum, and it's the sheer force of their individual personality that makes them great, and that nothing else is a factor. Which I think is silly. I don't think chess is music. But, okay. But, again, I don't think that it would be fair to... I mean, it would be hard to speculate as to how Capablanca would do in modern times. His great gifts were things that, like, might not be as meaningful in an era where, like, you know, the emphasis was a little bit more on, you know, actually understanding fairly complicated. I mean, like, the thing about Capablanca is that, like, he basically, how do you put it? He kind of, like, basically, until Capablanca, you had kind of a very Germanic kind of approach to chess thought. You know, it was sort of like you had to have theories about how chess worked that were sort of kind of pseudoscientific, but like basically there were these theories and there were rules that kind of made up a lot of like how chess was sort of thought about. And the thing is Capablanca was very, very good at having an open mind about a lot of those rules and being very pragmatic. Now, by the time that like Kasparov's around, like every grandmaster understands that. So, I mean, like that particular ability doesn't get you as far. I mean, it's still useful, but I think that, like, you know, the times reward different qualities. I mean, he'd still have been an extremely strong player, and maybe he would have been a world champion anyhow. But I think his natural abilities were particularly well suited for his time, which is the point. Which is the exact point, is that great geniuses are produced as a result of the times rewarding them for their abilities. They are a product of their time, and the times reward them as such. Capablanca beat everybody because he was much more flexible in how he thought about chess, and was just as tactically capable, if not more so. That the times rewarded that because the times were a bit dogmatic. I don't see how that's an asinine point. Seems a bit harsh to say that's an asinine point. I mean, I do think that's kind of a key thing. That, like, the times create the geniuses of that time. In almost an evolutionary sense. Like, there's no Beethoven without there being, you know, basically the Enlightenment and all of the shit that was going on in Beethoven's world. There's such a thing as talent, yeah, but you can't really quantify it or define it, so it's sort of a meaningless thing to base a theory on. Yeah, I just think that, I mean, yeah, there is such a thing as talent. It's usually talked about overly mystically and sort of to the detriment of much more easily quantifiable factors that make something good or bad. I mean, I do think there's such a thing as talent, obviously. But I just don't... I think it's a misleading term. Like, I mean, I think a huge amount of talent is, like, you know, interest, proclivity, cultural reinforcement. I mean, the nurture part of the equation. I mean, I get that Beethoven had very harsh parents, but they weren't exactly discouraging his musical proclivities. He actually was in a perfect place to learn his craft. But yeah, but I think, I don't know. I think it's a facile speculation. Like, you know, what Beethoven would have done had he been a completely different person in a completely different era. Tal was pretty good. Tal was pretty good. Pretty good chess player. Very, very good. But, you know, I mean, I feel like the thing with Tal is that he was actually a good chess player. Like, I mean, there are other chess players that can do combinations, you know, and get a highlight reel of great, you know, fascinating games. But, you know, don't also consistently beat people in ways that aren't that way. Whereas Tal, like, I think people forget that Tal could play incredibly solid chess. In fact, the one thing that he set a record for in chess, if I recall correctly, was is this a 3-0 game? Is he had an undefeated streak. So, I mean, yeah, Tal had this streak of games where, like, he went undefeated. And he had, like, 1 billion draws in those streaks. It wasn't like he was beating everybody. He was just incredibly solid. Like, and if Tal wasn't able to do shit like that, he wouldn't have been able to actually, you know, be strong enough where his brilliancies actually mattered. But yeah, I feel like sometimes the technical side of Tal is overlooked. Because it's not sexy. But yeah, Tal is pretty good. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't play this last move. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my god. Wait. So, all this time I was doing these deep strategic maneuverings, and then I realized my opponent will hang a rook. I should have just made moves quicker. Damn. I want to put my bishop here. Yeah, sometimes I think that style is really misunderstood in chess. Alright, please don't checkmate me. Oh, that was a mistake. Fuck. Oh, I won on time. Yay! That's good. I'm glad I won on time. That's good. Good timing on that. Yikes. Although this would be an entertaining position to have played out. Alright, finally, we have one last game. I mean, you know, these idle speculations as to, you know, who would have done what if they were in a different time, as if they'd be exactly the same person, are just, I don't know, they just get annoying to me. I mean, they're fine, it's fine. It's just, like, it's so meaningless. It's so meaningless. It doesn't shed any light on anything. It's like, we don't know what Morphy would have done if he was born around the time of Kasparov, because he wasn't. Like, he literally wasn't. So, I mean, nor could he have been, because then he wouldn't have been Morphy. So, like, I mean, it's just, like, there's no way for that analogy to actually, like, some subjunctives are okay. You know, it's like, what would professional football be like if the ball was what would soccer, European football, what would soccer be like if the ball was like a American football? Like, there's a speculation that I find interesting. It's like, it would be fun to see a soccer game played with an American football. I think that would be entertaining. So that's a speculation I'm willing to entertain. But what would Morphy be like if he was born in the 1980s is not a speculation that means anything. So there are some subjunctives that I'm perfectly willing to, I'm okay with, like, yeah. And there are other subjunctives that I think are pointless. And it's not easy for me to categorize which are which. But I know when I see them. Alright, so this is a 3-0 game. I'm just going to go here. I don't know if this is right. Usually if Black can play this... Yeah, I have standards in my subjunctives. Wait, aren't subjunctives, like, hypotheticals? I thought that's what a subjunctive... Isn't a conjunctive, like, that's the grammar one, right? Oh, I forget. No, there's conjecture. Subjunctives. No, subjunctives are... Isn't a subjunctive like a hypothetical? What's a subjunctive then? What? I don't think subjunctives and conjunctives are the same thing. A subjunctive is a hypothetical situation, I thought. Maybe it isn't. Shit. I feel like suddenly, like, I've been wrong all my life. Well, no, I know the Alright, so this is going to be the ultimate grind if I can somehow win this. I probably can't. In fact, it doesn't even feel good to try. Maybe it's a bad idea. Alright, no. Yeah, I just couldn't... that bishop's opposite was just too tedious. Wait, Cormac says a verb or term that is hypothetical or predictive is what? What's a verb or term that's hypothetical or predictive? Is it a subjunctive? I could swear this was a thing. I want to go here. Is this like the worst move? Probably the worst move. Let's not do it. Oh, I should have done it. Now I don't get the chance to do it. I think I'm right. And that a subjunctive, yeah. Oh man, this is hard to calculate. So let's just not. I'm thinking about, the possibility of someday. Seconds. E. Oh, shit. Oh, well, okay. All right. So. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Oh, terrible timing. No! Shit. Alright. So that was sad. I was thinking about subjunctives a lot and lost on time. Had I just not been thinking about subjunctives... See? That's how subjunctives should work. That's a subjunctive I'm willing to entertain, is whether or not I should have been thinking about subjunctives. Oh, I had maiden 1, by the way. Just so everybody's aware. I missed maiden 1. I also missed bishop takes rook. But maiden 1 was the thing that maybe I should have particularly noticed. That would have been a good thing to have done. What I did instead was less good. Oh. Yeah, that was an interesting choice. That was some interesting strategies going on there. Yeah. I mean, I was winning this for sure. But I was thinking about subjunctives a lot, and it just made it hard to... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Had I not been thinking about subjunctives, I would have won. Alright, okay, so here we have, Lenhador... We have somebody. We're gonna play him, and then we're gonna play the atomic game, and then we're gonna be done. But, sorry, yeah. I didn't mean for the discussion about the subjunctive worth of speculating on various famous people transplanted into different periods of time. I did not mean for that to become acrimonious. Not even sure how it did, actually. But the internet. Woo! Alright, if I go here, this doesn't really work. But I'm still gonna do it. Yeah, I feel like this is still good for me even with queens off the board. Oh, yeah, I probably wasn't. I don't know why I would be acrimonious about any of it. Seems like a silly thing to be acrimonious about. Alright, so I think I'll take with the knight and start doing adventures. Fun knight adventures. Okay. So I don't know any adventures anymore that work with this. I didn't notice that move, even though it's like literally the most obvious move on the board. Huh. That's probably a sign that I've played too much chess today. When you miss literally the only move that makes sense on the board for your opponent. Although, I mean, technically saying that if I had played rook e3 I would have won isn't really a subjunctive because it actually isn't a... There's no hypothetical to it. I mean, there's a hypothetical of if I had played it, but there's no hypothetical of what would have happened if I had played it. If I had played rook e3, I definitely would have won, because it's checkmate. So, I mean, that's sort of a tautology to say, okay, I'm going to shut up now. Like, I mean, it's not much of a subjunctive. A tautology, it's kind of like a subjunctive, but, like, not. Actually, no. A tautology has nothing to do with, like... A tautology is just something that defines... that it means that it is what it is. A tautology is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm in too deep philosophical waters at this point. I don't think I'm going to emerge from that in one piece. Suffering from subjunctivitis. Maybe wait. Why didn't I use this? I don't know. Oh yeah, rewording something. That's a better definition, probably. Although I am partial to it is what it is. To me, that sounds about. Wait, why did I do this? I could just have taken this pawn. Wait, it either is or it isn't a tautology, is it? Because that's... I mean, that's just a truism. A truism isn't a tautology. A truism is just saying something that's obvious. A tautology is saying something that literally... You're just saying something twice with a tautology. A truism isn't saying something twice. It either is or it isn't is not saying something twice. It's saying something once that is self-evident. Oh. Is that what ATM machines are? Okay. Oh, hey, it's another time scramble that I'm going to lose because I'm thinking about tautologies and not playing fast enough. Wow, so wait, I was right? Holy shit. That's pretty cool. Oh, god damn it, I assumed he was gonna... No. And that's how you do it. Still theory, yep. I love Rook F6. The world's worst pre-move. Literally the world's worst pre-move was made there. Still managed to win. All right, okay. We're done with the deep philosophical meanings. Rook F6. Well, it's sort of like a pre-move. You could call a pre-move a subjunctive a subjunctive-ish move, or no, a subjunctian move. I mean, because it's based on a hypothetical. A pre-move is based on the hypothesis that your opponent will make a certain move, and you're anticipating it. So it sort of has a hypothetical quality to it. I don't know. It's forcing it. It's forcing the matter. So yeah, all right. Whatever it is, I made that. Yeah, pre-moves are predictive. They're not. They're the opposite of hypotheticals. I'm not sure. This gets very deep. But yeah. Either way, it was a bad move. Yeah. I think we could safely assume that pre-move was suboptimal. Oi. Alright, so I played all the games. I was going to now take you all to my channel, and I'm not sure what we would do from there. Like, maybe drop some acid and listen to some Frank Zappa or something, but I'm not sure. Okay, so Star Wars. Owen Krowacki wants me to play Star Wars. The problem is that I should eat food probably, but maybe I can do both. Maybe it's possible to do both. Let's give it a shot. Like, there'll be a very small amount of Star Wars now. And there everyone goes. So, all right. Okay, hang on a second. I just got to open up a new instance of OBS Studio. And then I take all you guys over to my channel, whether you like it or not. How do I do that? How do I open up OBS Studio again? New window? No. I'm rating myself. That's how pathetic this is. It's pretty pathetic. I can't really... Can't deny that. Alright. Launch OBS Studio. Let's raid myself. Alright. So here we go. There's me. Here's my desktop. And I'm taking you all into the land of Zug now. Okay, how do we do this? I think I go raid. I just say raid. Oh, I have to start this one first. Okay. So there's my chat. Okay, hang on a second. Oh, this is difficult to do because the light. Okay, alright, here we go. Alright, so title is going to be Zug Hemorrhages Viewers from LeeChess.org. And game is going to be Star Wars. Alright, and... Oh no! Wait! Don't leave me! Alright. Okay, here we go. Start streaming. Alright. I'm now streaming as both ZugAddict and as this. And so now we go raid. ZugAddict. And now... did that work? Or do I just say raid? Or, oh, hello, LeeChess.org. Okay, alright, now I go, alright. Restream.io, I can stop